Chinese New Year, also known as the Spring Festival, is a major holiday celebrated in China and many other countries around the world with significant Chinese populations. It marks the beginning of the lunar year and is typically celebrated over a period of several days, with the main celebration taking place on New Year's Eve. Chinese New Year is a time for families to come together and celebrate the coming year with traditional foods, decorations, and activities. One way to celebrate Chinese New Year is by traveling solo. Solo travel allows you to fully immerse yourself in the local culture and traditions of the holiday and gives you the freedom to plan your own itinerary and travel at your own pace. It can be a unique and enriching way to experience Chinese New Year and to make new connections and memories along the way. One of the main benefits of solo travel during Chinese New Year is the flexibility to plan your own itinerary. Without the need to coordinate with a travel partner or group, you can make all the decisions about where to go and what to do on your own. This allows you to tailor your trip to your own interests and preferences and to explore the destinations and activities that appeal to you the most. Solo travel also provides an opportunity to meet new people and make connections. During Chinese New Year, you'll have the chance to interact with locals and other travelers who are celebrating the holiday and to learn about their traditions and customs. This can be a great way to expand your cultural horizons and make lasting friendships. Finally, solo travel allows you to fully immerse yourself in the local culture of the destination you are visiting. You'll have the freedom to spend as much time as you like exploring the local markets, trying traditional foods, and participating in cultural activities. This can be an incredibly enriching and rewarding way to experience Chinese New Year and to learn more about the world around you. If you are interested in experiencing Chinese New Year in all its glory, it is important to research destinations that have a strong celebration of the holiday. Some of the most popular destinations for celebrating Chinese New Year include China, Singapore, Malaysia, Thailand, and the United States. It is a good idea to plan ahead and book accommodations in advance, as many places can get booked up during the Chinese New Year period. You may also want to consider joining organized tours or events to meet other travelers and make the most of your trip. Finally, be sure to stay safe and be aware of local customs and traditions to ensure that you have an enjoyable and respectful experience. Other destinations that have strong Chinese New Year celebrations include Vietnam, Indonesia, Taiwan, South Korea, the Philippines, Macau, Australia, Canada, New Zealand, and the United Kingdom. No matter where you go, it is important to research the local customs and traditions surrounding Chinese New Year to ensure that you have a respectful and enjoyable experience. This may include things like dressing appropriately, behaving modestly, and avoiding certain actions or behaviors that may be considered taboo or offensive. By taking the time to plan ahead and familiarize yourself with local customs, you can have a truly memorable experience celebrating Chinese New Year in any of these destinations. So, plan ahead, book accommodations in advance, consider joining organized tours or events, and stay safe and respectful to make the most of your trip. In addition to planning ahead and being aware of local customs and traditions, there are a few other things you can do to make the most of your Chinese New Year trip. Here are a few tips. Get involved in the celebrations. Chinese New Year is a time for celebration and fun, so be sure to get involved in the festivities. This might include watching parades, participating in cultural performances, or trying traditional foods. Learn about the holiday. Chinese New Year has a long and rich history, and it is a good idea to learn about the holiday and its traditions before you go. This will help you better understand and appreciate the celebrations you will be experiencing. Respect local customs. As with any trip, it is important to respect local customs and traditions while celebrating Chinese New Year. This means dressing modestly, behaving appropriately, and being mindful of your actions and words. Stay safe. As with any trip, it is important to stay safe while celebrating the Chinese New Year. This means taking precautions such as carrying a map and knowing how to contact local authorities in case of an emergency. Plan your budget. As with any trip, it is important to plan your budget and be mindful of your spending while celebrating Chinese New Year. This might include researching the cost of accommodations, transportation, and activities in advance and setting aside enough money to cover your expenses. Pack appropriately. Be sure to pack appropriate clothing and accessories for the destination you will be visiting. This might include warm layers for colder climates or lightweight clothing for hotter destinations. Use a travel agent. If you are feeling overwhelmed by the planning process, consider using a travel agent to help you plan your trip. A travel agent can handle all the logistics, such as booking accommodations and flights, and can provide valuable advice and recommendations based on their expertise. Consider getting travel insurance. It is always a good idea to consider getting travel insurance when planning a trip, and this is especially true when traveling during a busy holiday like Chinese New Year. Travel insurance can provide protection in case of unexpected events such as flight cancellations, medical emergencies, and lost luggage. By following these tips, you can ensure that your Chinese New Year trip is well planned, safe, and enjoyable. There are many destinations to consider for solo travel during the Chinese New Year. Some of the top destinations in China include Beijing, Shanghai, and Hong Kong, which all have strong Chinese New Year celebrations with traditional markets, fireworks, and parades. These cities also offer a wide range of cultural and historical attractions, as well as opportunities for dining, shopping, and entertainment. Other countries with large Chinese populations, such as Malaysia, Thailand, and Singapore, also offer unique and memorable ways to celebrate Chinese New Year. These destinations offer a blend of Chinese and local traditions and are known for their vibrant street festivals and colorful decorations. Finally, there are also destinations outside of China that have unique and memorable Chinese New Year celebrations, such as San Francisco's Chinatown and New York City's Lunar New Year Parade. These destinations offer a chance to experience the holiday in a more diverse and cosmopolitan setting and offer a wide range of cultural and recreational activities. No matter where you choose to go, you'll be sure to have an exciting and memorable solo travel experience during Chinese New Year. If you are interested in experiencing Chinese New Year in all its glory, it is important to research destinations that have a strong celebration of the holiday. No matter where you go, it is important to research the local customs and traditions surrounding Chinese New Year to ensure that you have a respectful and enjoyable experience. By taking the time to plan ahead and familiarize yourself with local customs, you can have a truly memorable experience celebrating Chinese New Year in any of these destinations.